Hi friends, in previous video we learned the date functions, how to use those date functions in a real time example. Now in this video we learn the string functions. Okay, so we learn the string functions and removing this code. Okay, so we have a predefined string functions in a SQL server. So what are the string functions? We have a different types of string functions like left, okay, left, right, okay, lower and upper, okay, and char index, okay, substring and replace and replicate, okay, replicate, okay, and reverse, okay, reverse. So like this we have a some predefined string functions in a SQL server. So how to use these string functions in a SQL server? First we learn the syntax. So after that in real time how to use these string functions in our database we can learn. So in this session we learn the syntax only. Now if you see here left, right, lower, upper, carrying substring, replace, okay, replicate, reverse, and we have a one more function substr. Okay, okay, I will use the first left function. Now select left, okay, so it is showing the intelligence expression when varchar. That means we have to use the string. Okay, we have to use the string. I'm giving the Shiva Narayana as a string. Now put a comma. After that it is asking number of characters, type is a integer. Okay, I'm giving the number is a 3. Okay, and I'm using the alias name as a left, alias name as left. Now execute this query. I will get the first three characters from the left side. So how to get okay, how to get first, okay, how to get first characters, first three characters, three characters. So first three characters from given a string. Okay, now if I want to get a first five characters, okay, from the left side. Now run this query. I will get the five characters in this string from left to right. Now client asked me I want to get right side of the first five characters. So instead of left side, I want to get the right side of the first five characters in a given a string. So now how to get first five characters from given a string means first last 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 five characters from a given a string. Now instead of left I'm using the right as a function. Okay, now execute this function. I will get a last five characters. See, I will get the, so I'm changing this alias name. Instead of left I'm using the right. Okay, now execute this query again. I will get the last five characters given a string. This is the syntax. This is a syntax for left and right functions. And we have a another function called lower and upper. Now in our database we have a name column, but that column is displaying in lower characters. Now client asked me I want to display that characters in uppercase. Now how to display, how to display how to display characters in a uppercase, in a uppercase. Now use query select upper. Okay, so it is asking expression and where char, that means we have to use the single quote inside. I'm using the small characters. Okay, Shiva Narayana I'm giving the as a string. Okay, I'm giving alias name as a upper, so you can give any name alias name. Okay, now if you observe here I'm giving small letters. If I run this query, I will get a result in a uppercase. Now see, it is a displaying a uppercase, but I given characters in a small letters. So with the help of upper this function, I am able to converting lower to upper. Okay. Now client asked me instead of uppercase, he want to display in a small letter. In a small letter. In database, we store the okay capital letters, but while displaying to the users we have to display in a small letters. Now I'm using the lower. Okay, I'm using the lower. Inside this lower function I'm using the capital letters. Okay, Shiva Narayana I'm giving a string as a capital letter. Now I'm changing this alias name. Okay, I'm changing this alias name to lower. Now if I execute this query, I will get this Shivanarayana in small letters instead of the capital letters. Now see, it is a displaying small letters, okay, instead of capital letters. That is the upper and lower string functions. Now what we have a char index. So char index means in our database we have a email column. Okay, so in that email column I want to get a specific position. Okay, so how to use this char index function? Okay, how to get a position, to get a position value from a given a string. So in this scenario I have to use the char index function. Select okay, char index expression, search expression it is asking. Now I am using at the rate okay, comma. Now expression to be searched varchar. Okay, now I'm using the Shiva Narayana at the rate gmail.com. After that it is asking starting location, the type is a integer. So where you want to start? I want to start from beginning, so I'm giving a start position as a 1, and I'm using the alias name char index. Char index. If I run this query I will get the this at the rate position okay, at the rate position value. Now in this string I used the at the rate in the position of 13. Okay, so it will give the index position. So this at the rate it is a search character and it is a string. In this string it will search this at the rate symbol. Okay, and it will find that one and it will give the index position. Okay, so with the help of char index we can find the index position. How to get a index position value from a given string? So this is a syntax of a char index. Now client asked me, okay, in this shivanaran at the rate gmail.com, he don't want to display gmail. Okay, instead of he want to display hotmail.com. Now how to replace, a string in a given a string value? Okay, now in this scenario we can use a replace function. Select replace. Okay, now expression to be searched. Now what I'm doing here, I'm using gmail.com. Okay, I'm using gmail.com, comma. Okay, now use this complete string. Okay, now I'm removing this one. Use replace. Okay, replace expression to be searched, expression when where care, and a replacement value. Okay, now I'm using this one at the rate gmail.com. Okay, and I want to replace this gmail.com with the hotmail. So instead of a gmail, okay, I want to display hotmail.com, hotmail.com. Give alias name as a replace. Now execute this query. Okay, execute this query. Now see, it is displaying hotmail.com, but what is our actual string? Shivanarayana at the rate gmail.com. So I'm replacing the gmail.com with the hotmail.com. So this is a replace function syntax. Now we have a one more function called replicator. Okay, now what is the replicator? Select, okay, select replicator. Okay, replicator expression n varchar. Now I'm giving this string as a n varchar. Okay, now I want this shivanarayana at the rate gmail.com. I want 10 times. Okay, I'm giving a 10 and giving alias name as a replicator. Now execute this query. I will get 10 times, and if I expand this one, okay, if I expand, it is not showing expanding. Okay, and I will give 3 instead of 10. We can give any number. Okay, we can give any number. It will display depends on our given number. Now I given a 3. Now it is showing shivanarayana at the gmail.com, shivanarayana at the gmail.com. Again showing shivanarayana gmail.com. Now see, it is displaying 3 times. If I change 5, it will display 5 times. So with the help of a replicator, we can get a duplicator value. How to get a duplicator? How to get a duplicator value from given a string. Okay, this is the replicator function syntax. Okay, and client asked me, in this Shivanarayana, he want specific position characters. Means, for example, I have a Shivanarayana and I want only Narayana. That part only I want instead of Shiva. Okay, how to get a specific position from a given a string? Okay, how to get a string part from given a given a string. With the help of a substring I can achieve. Now select a substring. Okay, now select a substring. Expression is a Shivanarayana. Okay, now select this one and use here. Okay, and put comma where you want from 1, and how many characters you want? I want uh, 5 characters. Okay, now give alias name as a substring. Okay, substring, you can give any name, just giving alias name substring for our understanding. Now see, it is giving Shivanarayana, so it will displaying the starting position from 1. Okay, instead of 1, I want Narayana. So where this position is starting, the starting position is a 5. Okay, now I'm changing this length 8 characters. Okay, now run this query again. Now see, it is a displaying a Narayana from a given a string. So what exact this substring will give us? I want get some part of a value in a given string. In that scenario we have to use the substring function. Okay friends, so these are the string functions in a SQL server. Okay, so we can use all these string functions in a real time. How to use these string functions in a real time, in coming session we'll learn. Okay, thanks for watching the video. Have a nice day.